This is going to be my favorites for the month of November. It's the 30th today, I believe, so I'm trying to get back on track. I've had a couple of medical issues that have been setting me back. I'm trying to get back into filming and getting on schedule, so you guys should be seeing some regular uploads from me. I wanted to touch on a couple products that I've really been enjoying throughout the month of November. A lot of them are hair related. This is really hair focused, it seems like, but I feel like there's some really nice products here. So the first one I want to talk about is actually a makeup brush, and I picked this up. I'll link the video that I talked about this product where I picked it up. I'll link it up in the cards up at the top, but this is one of the e.l.f. brushes, and it's just a pencil brush. I think it's called the Precise brush or something. It doesn't tell me, it just says 202 at the bottom of it. I believe this was $3 to $4 if I remember correctly, but it is synthetic. I really have been enjoying this for doing some really precise crease work right at that outer corner or going underneath the bottom lash line. It's extremely comparable to my MAC, what one is this, 219? Yeah, my MAC 219. This one is a natural bristle brush, but they've since changed their entire makeup brush line and now they're currently synthetic. So I'm not sure if it would be even more similar now that they've made all of their brushes synthetic. But anyway, as you can see here, the tips on these are extremely similar, but I find that I've been reaching for my e.l.f. one a little bit more just because it's so incredibly soft, and I feel like if I use it enough to mangle the bristles or do something to it where I'd have to replace it, it's only a couple bucks compared to, I think this MAC brush is like $25 or something. So I feel like they work essentially the same. I just wanted to mention that if you're in the market for a pencil brush, this one's a really nice one. I just mentioned this product in my Sephora VIB sale and birthday haul video, but I've been using this since the beginning of November because I picked it up at the very start of the VIB sale. But this is the Lineage Lip Sleeping Mask. This is fantastic. All I've heard about this product are positive reviews. I would definitely have to agree with everybody. This feels incredibly thin on the lips, but extremely hydrating at the same time. I use this throughout the day as a lip balm or a lip treatment. I don't just specifically use this at nighttime. So when you open it, it does have a seal on the top, but you can see I've really been going to town on this product. It has a very light kind of berry scent. My daughter thought it smelled kind of like bananas. Now that she mentioned it to me, I can kind of pick that up a little bit. It almost smells like a strawberry banana sort of fragrance, but it's very light. It doesn't provide any color to the lips. It's really similar to a Clarins lip balm that I have, but not as thick as that one. So I've really been enjoying this. Normally it's $20 for just the lip mask. Currently, I do think that they have a holiday edition out where you can get this little lip brush applicator. It's not technically a brush, it's just a little, it's like a silicone applicator. It's extremely helpful to get in there and scoop out just the right amount of product. So if you can find this lip mask with the brush or the applicator, I definitely recommend getting that. But otherwise you can just use your nail and go in it like that and apply it to your lips. So fantastic product. Definitely believe all the hype and the reviews. I also think that this would be a very suitable holiday gift for somebody if they're not really into makeup, but you want to get them something that they could treat themselves. This would be a nice product, I would think. I actually have two nail polishes here. This one is from China Glaze, and I actually have this on the nails right now, the blue shade, not the sparkly one, just the blue. And this one, like I said, is from China Glaze. It's in the shade Frostbite, number 634. And typically with my blue polishes or my darker polishes, I like to just have a satin or I guess a cream finish I like to put a shiny top coat over the top. This one almost has like a sheen to it. I'm really digging it. I'm not usually one for like a metallic polish. This just has a subtle sheen to it, and I think it looks really cool. I've also tried putting a matte top coat over it, and that sheen just looks really cool with a matte top coat. So if this is still available, I definitely recommend it. I actually snuck this from my mom's house the last time I was down there visiting, so that is where this one came into play. The other polish, I actually have this paired over the China Glaze Frostbite on my ring fingers right here. I actually had this polish in one of my thumbnails a couple months back when we were still in Rhode Island, and because the video was so long already, I just chopped out a chunk of the video, and this polish was one of the items that I had chopped out, but it's really beautiful. I've been using it for the past couple months now. I just love pairing this over the top of anything, any polish that I have. I haven't found a polish that this doesn't look good over. It is the Sinful Colors glitter or polish in the shade number 220 Green Ocean. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I think it pairs well with blacks, dark blues, purples, anything of that sort. I've even tried this over pink. If you really like to only have a couple polishes and then have a couple glitters that you can completely transform the nail polish colors, I think this is a nice one to pick up. It's $2 at Walgreens or Walmart, wherever you can find it, and I think they're really high quality. I love my Simple Colors polishes, so this is definitely one to snag. I have been wearing this lip combination quite a bit since I've received the gloss, but these are both from MAC. I purchased the lipstick during the National Lipstick Day. They were giving away a free lipstick, and I picked out the shade Aloof. I do believe that this is currently available right now, but that is what it looks like there. It's extremely sheer. I think this is a glaze. What is this one? Oh, it's a luster. It's a very sheer, light, kind of nude pink sort of color. Let me give you a little swatch. That is a swatch of Aloof right there, but like I said, it's extremely sheer on the lips, so I'll put a little on. You can see it doesn't really even affect what I have going on. And then over the top of it, I just picked up this lip gloss here. This is one of the MAC Dazzle glasses in the shade Roller Girl, and this came out of that set that I was talking about. You got this, which is normally $20, and one of their lip scrubs, which I think is around the $25 range. And you got all of that with a couple samples and a sample bag for $25. Like I said, I'll link that video up at the top there, but this is just a nude gloss. It has a ton of shimmer in it, and I think it looks really pretty paired over the top. Like I said, this is what is currently on my lips right now. I think it almost has like a taupe tone to it. I'll reapply just a tiny bit of gloss because I put some more of the lipstick on, so it just adds a ton of shine and it makes your lips look really juicy, I think. So I really like these. I did receive a couple products recently from Octoly, from the brands through the Octoly website. I received 2 products here from Jergens. This first one, this is the Jergens Brilliant Skin Illuminating Moisturizer. I found that I really enjoy the fragrances that they add into their lotions. They're kind of light, but you can still pick up on them. It has enriching hydrators and light reflecting minerals. It's supposed to highlight and illuminate with a subtle touch of shimmer for luminous skin. I really like this product. The shimmers, you can barely even see them. If you were out in the direct sunlight, you might be able to pick up on it, but I put this product on this arm over here, and I put the other one on my other arm, and I can't really tell a difference, honestly. So the shimmers aren't going to be extremely noticeable. I could see that this would be really nice along the collarbones or like at the top of the shoulders or something, down the center of the legs, to kind of give that optical illusion of a thinner silhouette. This other one, this is the Jergens Brilliance Flawless Effects Moisturizer right here. And this one's kind of interesting. This almost has like a blurring effect to the skin, but I think it also adds just a hint, like a very slight hint of color to the skin as well. So this one says it enhances the tone and blurs minor imperfections for more flawless looking skin. On the back here, it does say that it's a velvety lotion with shea butter and a sheer blush pigment that instantly smooths the skin while noticeably balancing the tone in as few as 5 days. So like I said, I feel like this is almost like a gradual tanner, but a very, 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 very light gradual tanner. It has just the slightest hint of color to it. Let me put a little bit out on the back of my arm. Like I said, I already put some on the back of this arm here, but I'll put a little bit more on. You can see it doesn't really change my skin tone or the color of my skin, I don't feel like. You can see they both look essentially the same. So I think after you use it consecutively for 5 days, then you'll start to notice a little bit of a difference. And I've been enjoying them. I haven't been using them daily, but I'll use them probably every other day, and I'll switch between the two. So I need to focus on one or the other, I guess is what I'm trying to say, to see if I can pick up on a difference. But I really like both of these. I think they both provide a ton of moisture to the skin, and they're a nice affordable option out there for you. Like I said, these were both sent to me recently from Jergens through the Octoly website, so I really appreciate that. I also had a couple products sent to me from Kenra, and I've had Influencer send me a box from Kenra in the past, and it was like a color protecting shampoo and conditioner, but I saw that they had this Kenra Platinum thickening shampoo and conditioner. This is called their thickening shampoo for full body, and it has no parabens, no sulfates, and no sodium chloride, and it's supposed to provide instant fullness. The conditioner is their thickening conditioner, and it also has none of the parabens, sulfates, or sodium chloride in it. So these are really nice. They smell like candy. I've had a pleasant experience with all of the Kenra products that I've tried out. These on their own, I feel like it adds just a tiny bit more fullness to my hair. It does say on the back, it's pretty interesting. So it says on the back here that the shampoo, it's a gentle cleanser that increases the diameter of the hair while eliminating buildup and excessive oils that can weigh down your hairstyle. It's supposed to give the appearance of thick hair by adding body and fullness to styles for weightless, lift, and dimension. I'm very impressed with these. I thought that it did an okay job when I just used these two, but Kenra also sent me this mousse here, and I think this was like the tipping point. This was the product that actually gave me noticeable results. All three of these combined together, I had a really pleasant experience, and I felt like I could see a little bit more thickness to my hair. This mousse, this is the Kenra Platinum Thickening Mousse, and it's number 12. It's the Density Plumping Mousse. It's a huge bottle right here. When I spray it out, I spray out about the size of a golf ball, and it does puff up a little bit larger. It says on the back of the mousse that it plumps each strand of hair by up to 150% and adds fullness and body to achieve the appearance of thicker hair. This ultra lightweight formulation resists the humidity for up to 48 hours and provides a flexible, touchable hold for 24 hours. I was pretty impressed with this. I'm not usually a mousse kind of a girl, but I think this product will be something that I incorporate in at least once a week in my hair care routine. So I'm really excited about these products. Thank you so much to Kenra for sending these out, and I'll definitely update you guys the more that I use these products. I'm interested to see if I would get the same results with pairing the mousse with a separate shampoo and conditioner that's not from Kenra. So we'll see. I'll do a little bit of experimenting and get back to you guys, but I've really been enjoying all the Kenra products that I've tried out so far. The last product that I was sent through Octoly that I've been absolutely enjoying lately is from Nuome. I about dropped my jaw when I saw that I was approved for this, but this was sent to me complimentary from Nuome. This is the Fashionista Straightener. It's a professional flat iron. It has tourmaline infused ceramic plates. This one is just the black version. It says that it's a 1-inch plate, but I feel like this is a little bit smaller than my straightener that I've been using recently. I actually did just a very light curling of my hair today with this straightener because I used one of these other products I'm going to talk about, and it left me with some super greasy, dirty looking roots. So I had to do something, toss on a hat. It's one of the reasons why I'm wearing a hat. It's also pouring rain outside, but anyway, I've really been enjoying this. This is a very nice straightener. I think this retails for over $100. I've heard a lot of buzz about Nuome on YouTube. A lot of the reviews are sponsored, and I've got to say, I feel like it does a pretty decent job overall. I have had to do a couple passes on certain pieces of hair that are really stubborn. It does say on their little tube here that the tourmaline infused ceramic plates guarantee sleek and smooth hair in less time. I'll update you guys a little bit down the road in a month or two maybe, and let you know if I'm still in love with this product. I've used it on my daughter's hair. Her hair is a little bit frizzier than mine, and I definitely have to turn up the heat on hers because I feel like I have to go over it 4 or 5 times if I don't. So I have to use a lower setting on my hair, but I have finer hair. My hair is relatively straight to begin with. So 9 times out of 10, I'm keeping my hair straight. I'm not putting any waves in it or curls in it. So I was super excited to receive this, and I will keep you guys updated. But so far, it's been a positive experience with this item. On to some fell products now. I have a handful here that I want to just touch on really quickly. This first one, this is the product that made me wear a hat today because I was trying it out for the 3rd time. I thought maybe it would work better on fresher hair, and it didn't. But this is the Amika Phantom Hydrating Dry Shampoo Foam. I don't know how you're supposed to use these. Maybe I'm just using this entirely wrong. I've used this 3 times now. Every single time I've had the exact same result. It makes my hair look greasier and dirtier. It looks like a mousse when you initially spray it into your hand. I don't use more than a golf ball size amount or a ping pong ball size amount, but I separate out my hair, section it out, put a little bit in each section, rub it in, let it dry, and then I go through and try to work it through. It feels like it's almost like a hair conditioner. I think this would work a little bit better if I just sprayed a little bit into my palm and then ran it through my hair from the ear and down. I think I'm gonna start trying that and see if that'll work for me because it smells divine. I love the smell of Amika products. They smell so good. I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong. It says on the back here, it's part dry shampoo, part conditioning foam. You're supposed to be able to gently remove oils and product buildup while hydrating the scalp without residue. And it doesn't leave residue in the hair. It doesn't leave that white cast. Sometimes you'll get that if you spray a dry shampoo into your hair. You don't get that with this product, but you also don't get the fresh look that a dry shampoo will leave you with, and you don't get as much volume as a regular standard dry shampoo. I think this might work better if you have insanely coarse hair because it does hydrate the hair. It almost looks like you're putting a leave-in conditioner into your hair. So it doesn't work for me as far as a dry shampoo. I'll keep using it. I'll try and use it as a leave-in conditioner almost from like the ear and down or just on the ends to see if that helps my hair at all. So I'll definitely touch base on this one again in the future. If you've tried a dry shampoo foam and you've had really great results with it, definitely give me any tips that you have or any other additional ways that you use it that I'm missing out on. Oh, and this one was sent to me complimentary from Amika through the Octoly website. Forgot to mention that. I have a couple deodorants here. The first one, I purchased this one, I don't know, a couple months back. It was when we were still in Rhode Island. This is the Piper Y Activated Charcoal Deodorant Stick, and this is a natural, aluminum-free, gender-neutral, essential oils scent, and it is safe for sensitive skin. I love the jar deodorant from Piper Y. I stand by that. I've been using it for a couple years now. I have an entire dedicated video on this product here. I'll link that up in the cards and in the description box as well, but a lot of people don't like using their fingertips to apply their deodorant. As long as you have clean underarms, I don't see what the big fuss is about, but that's just me. So I really like this product. It works extremely well, even though it's not an antiperspirant, because it has the activated charcoal in it. It will absorb up any moisture that you have underneath the arms. This one I was really disappointed with. This is the second stick that I've actually purchased with my own money. The first one that I got was extremely hard. It was very stiff. I couldn't work any of the product onto the skin under the arm, so I emailed them back. They sent me out a replacement of one of the jars. This one, it's very soft. It applies easily to the underarm area, but it smells like an extremely strong version of Vicks VapoRub. Oh, it's bad. I applied this and I was around my daughter and she was like, "Why do you have Vicks on? You're not sick." And I'm like, "It's not Vicks, it's my deodorant." This smells so intense. The jar version of this does not smell anything like the stick version, so I did email them because it was so strong I couldn't handle it. It was too much. It was too fragrant. I asked them if it was normal, if that was what it's supposed to smell like, and they didn't really answer the question. They kind of danced around it, so I'm not sure if it was just that batch or if that's how they all smell. I don't know. Another deodorant that I recently purchased during the Sephora VIB sale is the La Vanilla Healthy Deodorant. I remember really enjoying this on just kind of lazy days in the wintertime, and I still do, but this doesn't work at all if you're doing any sort of physical activity whatsoever. I picked up the fragrance Vanilla Coconut. It smells like a dream. It smells really good, actually. They are a standard deodorant, so there's no antiperspirant qualities to this, and you will be extremely wet underneath the arms. I had a doctor's appointment. I put this on, went to the doctor's appointment, and my underarms were just soaked, and I wasn't really sweating more than I normally would. I'm just gonna save this for days when I'm being lazy and just hanging around the house because it doesn't work for me. The very last product is actually just a little sample that I was quite disappointed in. I saw that Viktor and Rolf had released a couple new perfumes. The Flower Bomb perfume is one of my all-time favorite, hands down, most beautiful favorite fragrances I've ever worn, ever owned. And I've been wearing it for about 11 years now, just over 11 years. And I saw that they put out this one. This is the Viktor and Rolf Magic Liquid Diamonds Eau de Parfum. Oh man, this is horrible. This smells like old lady. Oh yeah, the initial application, the initial spray really smells like old lady. But as it kind of wears down or dries down, it doesn't smell as intense. So even after it dries down, it's still not something that I would ever wear. So unfortunately, this Viktor and Rolf perfume is gonna be going in the garbage. My daughter said she actually likes it, so maybe, I was gonna say maybe I'll give it to her, but I don't wanna smell this even on her, so I'm probably just gonna toss this guy. Anyway, those were all of the items that I was playing around with, really enjoying throughout the month of November, and a couple duds as well that I just can't get to work for me. Let me know if you've had any experience with any of these items, and I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.